Hello, welcome to the final episode of Lockdown at the Q. At the Q. A lot of things transpired over the last, gosh, I don't know, I didn't think to count the months, since March. This is August, so it's been a while since this started. And in the beginning, I thought there's a lot of things, I can do with all this free time. And a lot of things that didn't happen. We did have 5 YouTube wars here. Didn't think we were going to have that many, so that was on the upside there. I mean, as far as accomplishing things. Now I will admit that one of them ended abruptly. Well, I think 2 of them ended abruptly about midway through the game. So maybe if you combine those, maybe we really only had 4 YouTube wars. They were all the BBR version, 42 and the 40 setups, and we had some good times. A lot of people playing. Sometimes it's just a few of us, but like I said, it was really fun. They're all in different folders in a playlist. If you want to check any of those out, if you missed any, or you want to go back and see some of those, they're labeled pretty clearly. So one of the things I thought I would get to was some videos. And really, outside of the lockdown episodes, that's all I had time to do. It seemed like I would have a ton of time to do way more videos, but the time was consumed by playing, Axis and Allies, whether it was YouTube or, my sons were here. In the beginning, it was just us, and we were playing different Axis and Allies games and other war games and board games as well. Of course, there was movies and all sorts of, good stuff going on. And then as time got on and things started to open up a little more, we had some family over, some nephews come over, and we had some bigger games. Global War 36, we played that. I think I played it 4 times. And then I think the kids actually, because I started going back to work, full time in June. So through the summer, I think they got together and played it another 4 times. So, which is pretty good since, the rules still, are not officially, hashed out, ironed out, printed out in pages. I mean, you can go to the website and see. I don't know if they've been keeping up with the updates on that or not, but, we powered through it. We added a few expansions, and then a house rule or 2, just because that's some stuff that we wanted to do. So we did that. But like I said, that I posted a lot of videos throughout the lockdown, but they were all pretty much YouTube videos or YouTube war videos, with this game, and that's okay too. But now we're officially at the end this week of the lockdown here. Like I said, in June I went back full time to work. My oldest son, who lives out of state, was able to work from home throughout this, so he came here, and we got to see him again for months. But he finally in July left here, to head back for good. They're not working full time in the office, but 1 or 2 days a week. So that, he couldn't do that from here because it's far enough away. So in July he went back. August, my youngest son is in college, and this week he started his first classes. So they are in school with, I think half his classes are in person and the other half are online. So I think he has 6 classes, so 3 and 3. So officially, we are back to empty nesters here at the Q. The kids have all gone back to their lives. Now we'll see the youngest one here, weekends and holidays more, as he comes home from college and whatnot. And we'll get some games in then. So, but officially declaring the lockdown over here at the Q. Like I said, there was a lot of things that I thought I would get done more, such as the painting and staining of the units, used in the Axis and Allies game. I've got Russia and Germany, a good chunk of them done, enough to play, several different versions of the game. I I still got a few more to do there. I've started the British and the Italian, and I'm just starting to get some of the paint done. I did stain a few of the Italians that didn't need some extra paint, as far as the ships, and then some of the planes. Kind of like painting the planes. It's kind of cool. You can put them on the stand, and I'll show that here a little bit later, where I am in that process as far as the paint and staining. But the reason I bring that up now is I thought I'd be done with everything, by this point. But, different plans, different things went on, and, we had other things we were doing, to make it fun, throughout the lockdown, and, it just, some things had to take a back seat sometimes. So, but I do have to give credit to G.I. Joe and Sired for their determination to punch right through the painting and staining. I did not get near as far, near as fast as they did. Now I'll get it done. There'll be some more time on my hands now that it's back to just my wife and I at home. So get back to that. We'll get back to some videos, some other things that we've got coming up. I've got a friend and his son coming over this weekend for a tour of the queue. So I put out the good Lieutenant Dan BBR map with all the details, because I think that shows the best if you're going to show somebody. Now, are we going to get a game in? We might. Maybe Sunday afternoon. I don't know. We'll see. And then later, well, not later this month, it's the beginning of September, I got a trip heading down to St. Peter's, which is just down the highway a few hours. And that will be my first game outside of the queue, playing with other people. So that will also kind of signify the end of the lockdown as well. And then at the end of September, and it's still on, the BBR tournament moved from Los Angeles to Georgia, and it's just north of Atlanta. So that's on the docket. I think we're looking at driving down there. It's a lengthy drive, but maybe we'll stay out of the airports for now. Who knows? We still got, I think, a month. I think it's a month before that starts. Maybe it's a little over a month. Yeah, it's in the upper 20s in September, like 25th maybe, or it might be the 26th. I think it's the 26th. That Saturday, the 26th, when it starts. So that should be fun. So you can look for some videos on that from a multitude of people, I'm sure. Trying to think what else I can relay, but that might be about it. I'm going to show you some footage of some of the Italians and British, and then some of the other units that I've got done here, where I've left off. It's probably been several weeks since I've actually done any painting or staining. A lot of things we did here to get the kids out of the house and that kind of thing. So we were kind of busy, and life now has slowed down. As I said, it's just the two of us here in the home. We will, like I said, we'll do some more videos, we'll do some more games. I don't think we'll have a YouTube war. We were trying to get in one more YouTube war before the BBR, but I think people are going to concentrate on some of the changes. Maybe we were going to try and do a version 3 of the BBR YouTube war game, but I think that'll be after the tournament in September. So we'll have a little break here from rolling dice, at least on camera, and I think that's about it. So let me patch in some of that video of the units so you can see about where I'm at, what I'm doing. And until, well, I can't say goodbye, or should I say goodbye and just cut it off at the end of the video, or at the end of the units? I think I will. So see you later. Until next time, keep rolling dice, but stay tuned for some more footage.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He has loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Hello, welcome to the Q. This is a test of the emergency broadcasting system. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been followed by important instructions designed to save your life. Since this is foolishness, never mind.